Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I am going to do one of our mashups, which means I'm going to try to get through like 3 boxes all in around 20 to 22 minutes. So bear with me, I'm going to talk a little bit faster, but I'll leave all of the important information like links and discount codes for you in the description box below. Lately I've just been so busy I haven't had time to do the timestamps, but as always I appreciate if you can watch the video in its entirety, and chances are, especially in these mashup videos, there will be a secret password for our secret password giveaway. So let's get started. Now, all of these boxes are technically August boxes, and all of them were sent to me for review. So the first one I've got for you is Anchor of Hope box, which we love because they have a mission. They are always trying to help refugees and survivors of human trafficking and preventing human trafficking throughout the world. The box is $36 per month plus $6 in shipping, but they do still have their awesome deal where you can get 3 months for $99 plus the then $18 in shipping. I still have a discount code for you. It is Noel10. That'll save you 10% not only on their lovely subscription box, but of course also on their shop where they have all kinds of things from artisans around the world. So inside we open up the box. They have their nice little card that tells us about who they are and what they do. I usually skip that in these mashups when we go fast. There's always 3 items. So you're looking at obviously an average value of like $12 per item. So, you know, that's kind of subjective, but again, remember that this is a very good cause and these are largely handcrafted items, sometimes made by the Anchor of Hope artisans who do live here in the US and are taught different skills and arts. And so we get to benefit from all of that. So let's go ahead and open this up. And then there is that separate card that does tell you all about the items. So it says, Happy August. This month, I want to talk about micro actions we can all take to make the world a better place. Oh, I like that. Shopping from the farmer's market or local produce stands, mailing a card to tell someone you're thinking of them, looking a homeless person in the eyes, asking them their name, and treating them with the dignity we all desire and deserve. Love that one. Buying fair trade, which is like Hands Producing Hope, which is a company that they work with a lot, and hundreds of the brands that they do highlight here through Anchor of Hope box. Stocking up a little free library in a low income area. I always love that. I have lots of books that I like to share. I'm always a little bit nervous about like sticking books in there if they don't want them, but I do think that is kind of a cool thing to do because they often look a little empty because people have borrowed those books and maybe they have not made their way back. And then of course, shopping secondhand. So those are great tips. I really love that one about looking unhoused person in the eye, just because I know that it is really easy to look away because it makes us uncomfortable sometimes. All right, you guys, I'm seeing a snack in here, which is unusual for Anchor of Hope box. Maybe like once or twice a year we get an edible item, but these look freaking amazing. So za'atar, which of course is that spice blend that we think of from the Middle East. Pita chips, twice baked pita chips, you guys. I even have some hummus in my refrigerator right now that is going to be perfect for this. These are handmade in the US. It starts with ethically sourced za'atar spices from Lebanon. The next step is the incredible team of immigrant women craft delicious pita chips seasoned with the spices. The next step is the incredible team who, and there's just a missing word there. Not only is this a delicious snack, but you're also supporting a small U.S. business that is women-owned and employs immigrant women. Yum! I'm so excited about that. All right. We also got this beautiful carved wood spoon rest that was made in Rwanda. Look at the wood grains on that. Beautiful. In a remote village in Rwanda, a family of woodworkers hand-carved your spoon rest with local wood. We love getting to find small makers that usually wouldn't have access to the global market and bringing them directly to your door. Your purchase makes a huge impact. Hand wash only and conditioned with mineral oil every few months. You guys, let's have a secret password while we're at it. So when you come across a secret password in one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form that is linked for you in the description box below. Please don't put it into the comments. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to be subscribed to my channel, and you do have to have a US mailing address. Right now, my Canadians, I have it on hold. You can still enter, but you're probably going to get a gift card instead of a box. We just have to see how the flat rate shipping is going right now, and I don't want you to have to incur any extra fees as well. Today's secret password is going to be spoon. Even though this is not a spoon, it's a spoon rest, but I'm going to make it spoon. I always have to make a little note to remind myself of what it is. And just as a reminder, it is not affiliated with YouTube or any of the boxes that I open here on the channel. It's just my way of saying thank you. Basically, about 5 days into the following month, I'll use a random number picker to select a few winners to receive mystery boxes as my way of saying thank you for watching my channel. So each of the secret passwords counts as one entry, but there's usually like 10 to 12 of them throughout the month. Don't forget, these are August boxes that you're seeing right now, but this is the month of September, so make sure you're using the right entry form. And then our last item from Anchor of Hope is this lovely headband. It's like a cotton headband, really stylish, very like muted tones, very boho chic. I could totally see this in a boutique here in San Diego. An organic cotton headband handmade in India. Your headband is fair trade certified and made with organic cotton. Known Supply is on a mission to do things differently. In this day and age, we're so disconnected from the people who make our goods. Known Supply has a section on their website where you can learn about the maker of your product and even send a thank you note. So I think that's really cool. So it must just have a code on there so that you can find out who made it. I do remember when I was in India years ago, we went to like a couple different cotton shops where you could get everything in the world made out of cotton, and I got so many of those headbands. But obviously, after a little while, the elastic wears out, so I'm happy to have a new one in a very like modern color palette. So that was our Anchor of Hope box for August. Again, it was sent to me for review, and again, you can save 10% and be doing some good out there in the world and here at home in the States and get 10% off at the same time. All right, let's move on to our second box for today, which is the Little Bee box, the only kids box that I open here on the channel, but it's got a whole array of awesome items for kids from newborn or even before they're born, before they arrive, all the way up to age 5. She can tailor it for boys or girls. It is includes clothing, it includes toys, accessories, just like baby supplies. Like sometimes we'll get like lotion or, you know, like nipple cream if it's for a mom of a newborn, for example. And it's really, really cute as in terms of like a baby gift or a shower gift, or it's also just really nice for the moms. Might be for no occasion at all, just because there's always a free gift in there for moms, which is usually a self-care item. The box is $51.95 per month plus $10 in shipping, but I have an awesome code for this one. It's Noel30, and that'll save you 30%. So this is a box that I highly suggest getting, you know, a few months of if you can, just because you can kind of see how the box grows with the child, and I think it's, again, something that's really appreciated. So August, the theme for, she kind of changes up the cards every time. The theme this time is golden moments. Man, you guys, every time I hear the word golden now, it makes me think of K-pop Demon Hunters. That song is very catchy. Very hard to sing, but very, very catchy. So it says, Dear Mama, lift with little ones is filled with tiny treasures. Life? I think it's life. I think it's life with little ones. Giggles, cuddles, fair night, whispers, and milestones that shine brighter than gold. These are the moments that slip by quickly, but live forever in your heart. Wow, there's like a lot of typos. In this month's little bee, it says like little burr box. And this month's little burr box is a gentle reminder to pause, breathe, and soak in the golden glow of motherhood. Here's to you and the countless golden moments waiting to be cherished. Wow. It's almost like AI took like a message and like rewrote it. Let's see, there's golden memories bingo, and it's just like 3 cross and down. Baby belly laugh, sunrise, sunset walk, little bee unboxing. Cute, 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 cute. All right, so this has the bingo, but it doesn't have our product card. And usually there is a product card in here that does have the values of all of the items. I'm just going to double check and see if she sent that to me on the side, because sometimes it doesn't get printed up in time. But, you know, I do love that she usually includes that. Let's see. I don't see it this time around. That's what she had to do last time for July, but that's probably what happened again for August, and she just forgot to send it to me. But you're always getting over the value of what you paid for the box. Sometimes it's not by a ton, but usually by quite a bit. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the cutest freaking thing ever. Look at this little toy. It's so cute. And I do still take product photos for this box. So it says, you know, what is this? I guess it's just like it just goes on the crib or on your stroller so that they can have something to like listen to. It's got a rattle. It's like my dog would probably want to attack it, but we won't do that. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. This is for like a little baby. Adorable. Okay, and I do have a little niece that can enjoy most of these things. This is definitely like more, it looks more like a newborn box than for my like 1-year-old niece. So it says Baby Einstein's Cal's connectors. So this is for 0+ months. Linking rings and self-discovery mirror. I'm not really sure. Oh, there's a mirror on this side, you guys. And then here's the rings. And then you can actually take these rings off and you see they can actually link together. And then you can just keep them all on this bee so that they're not all over your house. But you can play around with linking the different rings. They look like little bracelets. I'm surprised. I guess they're like soft enough that nobody's going to get pinched in there. But that's pretty cool. All right, so we got a little toy. We got 2 little toys, like sort of like interactive things. This is probably for our clothing. So Catherine Malandrino baby set. So it comes with a bodysuit, shorts, and headband. Look at this little headband. It's the ribbed yellow. So, so cute. Oh my gosh. And then here is the bodysuit. We would call it a onesie, but I guess Catherine Malandrino has to call it a bodysuit. Look at how the ruffles go down the back like little wings. See how they come and cut in and they're not just around the sleeve opening? That's really cute, and it does that in the front too, like it darts in for a little decoration. Also ribbed, nice and easy to get in and out of. Well, to have mom's help getting you in and out of it. So let's see. Oh, this is one year. This is 1 year, so this is like for my niece, although she's getting a little chunky. Let's see, and then look at the little ruffle shorts. Oh my god, so cute. So, so cute. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Look at that. And then with the headband, and she totally rocks all the headbands. I didn't know when I sent the boxes of items off to her mom's if they were gonna put the bows on her, because I didn't know if they were bow people or if she was a bow baby. But I see all the photos and she's rocking her bows. They are so cute. So she'll love this little outfit. I think that's gonna be awesome. And then as we move into the fall, this is actually kind of fun, like summer into fall colors with the yellow. Then she's gonna have to start layering because they live where it's a little bit colder in the Pacific Northwest. All right, and then finally, I think here is our gift for mom this time around. So it's a little bit lighter in terms of number of items this time, but the value on them, like I think that little plushie guy is probably pretty pricey. And then again, when we're getting like brand name designers for the baby clothes, you know, those are a little bit more expensive than the ones that you might get at some of those big retailers. So I love that quality too. So this is BCBG. Do you guys remember BCBG? Like I used to freaking love that brand. I think one of my like wedding dresses was from that. So this is a 6-piece makeup puff. So it's good for, oh, they're puffs. They're individual puffs, and there's 6 of them. So they're really good for like makeup touch-ups and stuff. Let's see. I'm actually gonna open it up because obviously the free gift for mom sometimes winds up being a free gift for Noel because they're usually like beauty items, and I'm like, I actually needed that. I know I'm bad. You're like, you're supposed to send that off along with all the baby clothes so that they get the full little bee box effect. I know I am, but sometimes I need a new brush. I'm trying to get into this box. Man, this is like really, really packed in here. Let's see. It's like connected. Can we get in here? The answer is no. Oh my gosh, these are so hard to pull out. Okay. Ooh, look at these puffs. They're like plushy and angled. Oh, that's really nice. Those look soft and they have a little ribbon like handle for your fingers. Okay, see, aren't you glad that I took the time to get in there? Sure you are. Okay, let's move on to our final box, which this time around, so again, we got the super cute like linking rings with the mirror on the back. I can't show you that, but it also has a way, I think, of attaching to a stroller, but you can see the baby's like playing with it. Oh, and again, there's always like a label that leaves all the sticky stuff, and then I have to use the Goo Gun to like get rid of the sticky stuff. It's like one of my like, you're like, what did you do all afternoon? I'm like, I got like label sticky stuff off of boxes and backer cards. We got the super cute 3-piece clothing set, the plushie that hangs over the stroller or the crib, and then the nice plush puffs for mom. All right. So then we have the last box, like I said, which is the pink sugar box, which is a fun little lifestyle box. It's just $20 a month plus $6.95 in shipping. I don't have a discount code for that anymore. I don't have an affiliate link for it anymore, but I will leave you their main link. The best part about that box, I think, is that it's just an affordable treat that you can share with the other ladies in your home. It's a great gift for like preteens all the way up to adults. And then it's also nice because if there are items in there that you really like, you then have access into their shop to get those items again for a discounted price. So for example, if there's like a lipstick that you really liked and you're like, oh, this would be great for a little goodie bag that I'm putting together for an event, there you go. Or of course you could just buy everybody a little pink sugar box. So this one didn't come in the cute little pink sugar box that, you know, I had in the thumbnail because I always have pink sugar boxes on hand. It actually came in a big mailer bag. And as some of you know, I've been having like some like home repair stuff going on. So everything's been moving around. So I just put it into a pink bubble sort of envelope here to keep it all straight. And I do have the little label that tells us everything that's in it. But this is how I've been keeping track of it and not letting all of the pieces in that mailer bag, which you guys, I'm such a like neat freak that I can't have like a super torn, dirty like mailer bag just sitting around my house. Like, so that's why I went ahead and used this little like bubble mailer like bag just because it was a little bit neater and not dirty and didn't have like scuffs all over it. I know, I'm crazy. All right, so the first thing that we got, they usually do include some fun like fashion jewelry. Now this one I do feel a little bit torn over. Like, I can appreciate it, but it does have a Christian emblem. It is a cross, so I could see how for some people they might be a little bit turned off if you're not Christian. So this is a piece where hopefully people don't take offense, but it is definitely a very much a religious necklace. It says, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you." That's Numbers 6:24 through 25. And it is a silver cross necklace, and it does say faith down along the center. So I could see if this was like your first box and you are not Christian, you might get this and be like, that is not something that resonates with me. And this is not indicative of the kind of jewelry that we usually get in the pink sugar box, just so you know. So they do list it as an encouragement necklace. Maybe there was some variation. Maybe it's just because they know that I am a Christian that I would be like cool with it, but I do think that has maybe happened once or twice in the 5 years that I've been reviewing that box. But just be forewarned, if you order now, you will probably not be getting that box, but you could also probably put in the notes if you prefer not to get something like that that's faith-based. All right, the next thing I found, there were two of them, which is kind of fun. We got this aloe vera lip conditioner, so like a little lip oil in green because it's aloe vera. And they do say that the value of these boxes is usually $50. I think that's a little bit high sometimes on the estimate, but I definitely think you're getting your $20 and even the shipping worth. All right, so then my favorite item in this box is this Myrrh shower steamer in tea tree, which, you know, has a nice, very spa-like scent. I love me a shower steamer. I'm definitely shower steamers over bath bombs any day, just because I think they're a nice way to wake up, like a nice way to like wind down. Honestly, I love shower steamers anytime I step foot in the shower. Let me know in the comments below if you are team shower steamer or team bath bomb. I just feel like not a lot of us have time for those luxurious baths, but when we do, maybe that's your preference. And so you would say bath bomb because you're like, that means I have time for a full bath, so I prefer the bath bomb. All right, let's see. Then this was the item that was so big. I think this one's kind of funny too. It's called the Menstruation Mama Llama. I was like, okay, I don't. All right. So it's a heatable and huggable plush pal. I kind of feel like this is skewing on the young side. Like, to me, this feels like for a preteen or teen that just got their period, and so they need this snuggy little llama pad. I mean, I'm kitschy too. I like kawaii stuff, so I could see me being like, you know, like tongue-in-cheek, being like, this is my mama llama from when I got cramps. But I don't know. It's like, And you could definitely use it for other things. It doesn't have to be just when you're on your period, but I just think it's kind of, the branding of this is kind of weird. So, soothe painful period cramps and cuddle up with this super soft heat pack. It provides long-lasting warmth that helps relax muscles. So basically, you remove the pouch from the cover, you put it on a microwavable plate, you heat it in intervals of 30 seconds. Don't do more than a minute, and then before reheating, wait 10 minutes. So, I don't know who I'm going to re-gift this to, but it might make it in one of the giveaways. Sorry guys, just because I don't need it. And then our last item that we got, which was also on the bigger side, so it's good that they put everything that was like bigger together, is this Good Vibes magnet sheet set, which I actually thought was really cool. And this I might pass on to my 7 and 5-year-old nieces, because we are going on a cruise, and you know that the doors on cruises are magnetic, so they can decorate their doors. So really, really cute. You know, you are a star. There's 3 different sheets. I thought those were super cute. So I'm trying to put together like a little gift bag for them for Christmas, because it's a while before we go on the cruise. And I thought these might be really fun. And also I've been banned from giving them stickers because those do wind up stuck on the walls around the house. So I thought this magnet sheet set might be kind of fun. And I don't know if they'll actually manage to keep them all together before we go on that cruise, but they will have some fun things to decorate with. So I thought that was cute. But this definitely felt a little bit more like Pink Sugar Girls to me, a little bit on the younger side. Again, if you're just looking for a nice, fun lifestyle box for a reasonable price, know that this is not necessarily as young as it usually feels to me. Like this time around, 3 of the items felt kind of young. But that was our mashup for today, you guys. Let me know what you thought about all 3 boxes in the comments below, and I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing. Don't forget, there was a secret password. Make sure you go back and find it.